how have you found the design thinking process?
I found it overall really interesting and I've learned a lot. So I had heard quite a bit about the process and how it ran in the abstract, but I'd never had a chance to actually see it being done or do it myself. So that's been a really interesting learning. It's been ups and downs, which we warned at the beginning, that you'll have these kind of roller coaster emotions. You'll feel like it's all very messy and you're not going to come up with a final idea. But it does come together in the end. And by and large, that has actually reflected my experience. Overall I found it really positive and requires a lot of energy though. Yeah. What did you find most useful about the design thinking process or about these 2 days?
I really liked that there was a big range of people. I think that's good to break up your usual group and go and talk to some other people and get some other ideas and different approaches to things. I found that really useful. The idea of including the customer at every stage of the process, it's very easy to have a good idea and get quite far before you think what would actually people, so actually including that, I thought that was really useful. And then also just the general kind of roughness of the process, actually just really just going for it, getting stuff done and not getting everything sort of perfect and nice right at the start, I thought was really useful and a good way of getting actually moving through and getting changes and getting ideas.
Yeah. Do you think you'll take some of these techniques away into your daily life?
Yeah, I think that especially just including the customer and putting that into projects that I'm working on to really, as soon as possible, start getting feedback is really important.
Yeah.
Similar to you, or both of you really, like I felt the process was quite sort of messy and chaotic at times, and kind of I'm a planner, so that felt really uncomfortable at various points. So in a way I would have liked to have more structure, but also understand that that's not necessarily the design process, so it's kind of, it's about getting, maybe I need to do it again, get more comfortable with it. But I would also like a little bit more time at various points in the process. So, I mean, I know that, as you said, it can be quite good to be pushed forward through the process to get ideas and just keep moving on. But, I mean, I felt like, say, when we came up with our idea, we didn't really have enough time to do research to think or find out really, like, is this unique? Is it actually adding any value, or are there actually already some products out there that do exactly the same thing that we're trying to do with this? And is this actually just a waste of time? So I'd like to, maybe have a few more, breaks to do additional work rather than just going straight through, and maybe rather than having it over 2 days, maybe over a 3 to 5 day period, just some more space in the middle.
Go to Tato. All right. Well, our product is called LawX, connecting people with free, trustworthy legal help in an ultra-convenient and low-cost way. Where did we start? Our initial how might we question was, how might we help people know if they need a lawyer and how to find one? We did some interviews with our target groups who were students and the elderly and retired. And the insights that we got from that were many and varied, but some key insights we got were that it's unreasonable to expect that a non-lawyer will know if they have a legal issue. We really are reliant on lawyers bringing their knowledge and expertise to that problem. People just need to be able to ask the questions, and then it's up to the lawyer to figure out what they should do next. People feel vulnerable asking for free legal help, and they really need to feel like they can go somewhere trustworthy. Also, sometimes people want a fit-for-purpose response. They might feel like their issue to them is quite small. They just want a quick answer. They don't want to go and engage a lawyer. So that insight helped us really think about connecting people to services that fit their particular circumstances. They might want to make quite a low investment initial effort and get a quick fit-for-purpose response. And also convenience and accessibility was really, really important to make those connections. So our how might we question evolved into how might we connect people to the legal services that fit their circumstances.
So from our interviews, we've narrowed our user group down to 2 personas and 2 scenarios. And the first scenario we've got is Noah, who's a student, lives in a flat that has a heat pump which has stopped working in the middle of winter. She's called the landlord, but he won't arrange to get it fixed. And so basically the website does, the LawX does 2 things, which is to get questions answered by real lawyers and seeking to gather legal resources in one place. So we have a brief demonstration.
So this is a mock-up to show you guys what this might look like. So if you're Noah and you have this question, you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money getting a consulting a lawyer, but you want to know whether engaging a lawyer might be a good option for you. You can go right here, type your question in. Landlord won't fix the heat pump. If someone else asked a similar question, you can see the answer that was posted for them. So you can look, they have the ability to look through that and see if they can find the information that will solve their problem. They might find that the information solves part of their problem, but maybe their particular situation is more nuanced and they need more information again. So then they can go on to actually send the question to a lawyer. And then in terms of getting a response, they can choose either to be emailed or to be rung. We know that some people aren't comfortable with technology, so we have the option of them having the response mailed to them, and we'll go into the kiosk options a bit later on as well.
Cool. The second scenario we had is Auntie Mary. She has a dog called Bruno. She lives in a unit that is run by a body corp, and the body corp has recently voted to ban pets. So she goes to the local mall and she sees that there's a kiosk with some advice off-road to the kiosk.
Yes, so for users like Mary and Bruno, we've developed the LawX kiosk, and as has already been mentioned, LawX kiosks will be available at places where people already go. So that could be the supermarket, public library, student advice hubs, CAB, or the shopping mall. And so they'll be staffed by law student volunteers who will be able to explain the process and how the LawX website works to users like Mary who aren't so comfortable with technology. And also if they just want to have a question or discuss how to frame their question in a way that's going to be easily answered, because that can be actually the hardest part in this kind of situation. So the LawX kiosk is aimed at users that don't feel so comfortable with technology, but it also means that we're getting the LawX brand out there, because one of the other insights that we got from our interviews is people just don't know what's available. So the logo will be out there. It'll also show credibility. So we've got our supporters logos also on the branding here. So the New Zealand Law Society, Michael and Susan Boren Foundation, three big firms, and also the Community Law Centre Network. So you've already seen how the website works, so I won't go through that part again, but one of the additional features of the LawX kiosk, in addition to someone helping with the process, is that you can have your code printed out. So I'll just hand out what someone like Mary would get if they came to the kiosk. And pass those around. So what we see is the impact, or what's different about the LawX system from things that are already out there, is first of all, it gives people somewhere that they can trust to get answers to their questions. It's backed by the New Zealand Law Society, which is a trusted brand, top law firms, and a Community Law Centre network, as I've mentioned. Also, right now, there's actually a lot of great resources out there, but they're all over the place. What LawX does is bring them all together in one place, so you just go there, that's where you can get your answers. We also know there's some not so good resources out there too. We won't link to those ones. And it also provides a range of different ways to engage for users that have different needs. So that's LawX.